It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. A front extending from the Great Lakes to the western Gulf Coast will move slowly off the eastern seaboard today. Isolated severe thunderstorms and heavy rain will develop over parts of the mid-Atlantic into the southeast and central Gulf Coast. Heavy rain, high elevation snow, and gusty winds are going to impact the northeast. Heavy rain and high elevation snow will continue in the northwest. Closer to home, clouds are going to build up today and tomorrow. Showers likely on Wednesday and Thursday. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. Beginning today, penalty assessments for all traffic offenses will be subject to an increase in the city of Alamogordo. This adjustment in penalty assessment fees is aimed at promoting responsible driving behavior and enhancing overall road safety within the city limits. It has nothing to do with raising more money for the city, and as we all know, traffic citations have done wonders in slowing down people's speed and making them wear their seatbelt. Wait, no, they haven't. No! Policing for profit. Gotta love it. Any questions, contact the city clerk, 575-439-4100. Rock Canyon Construction will begin construction today on Susie Ann Street in Bowles Acres between Becky Avenue to east of the Lions Club Park in order to replace a bridge. Construction is projected to last through early May of 2024. The Alamo Senior Center presents the Christmas Light Tour happening on December 15th. That's this Friday from 4 until 8 p.m. Sign up at the front desk. Dinner at your own cost at McDonald's. And what's going to happen is you're going to tour around Alamogordo to look at all the Christmas lights. Really cool. The cost of the trip is $5. Space is limited. Transportation is provided. The Alamo Senior Center is offering bread and cranberry relish. If you want some of this, it is a prepaid order only.
For cranberry relish, it'll be a 1-quart bag for $8. For rolls, they will be 6 for $5 or 12 for $10.
You can place your order now through December 20th at the Alamo Senior Center reception desk and pick them up on the 22nd. If you have any questions, 575-439-4150. Congratulations going out to the 2023 Christmas Parade champion, Monster Industrial Supply. Yay! Runner-up was Christ Community Church. Third place, Champion Urgent Care. Otero County has implemented a spay and neuter education program. The purpose of the program is to reduce the overpopulation of stray dogs and cats in the county. In addition, there are many other benefits for pet owners and their pets. If you have any questions, call the shelter at 575-434-2959. One organization that's done a lot to help with spay and neuter is Animal Village NM. Let's go now to Sunny for this week's pup date.
Hi, this is Sunny Harris with Animal Village NM, low-cost, low-income spay-neuter, pet food bank, and rescue transport in New Mexico, the state with the highest pet abandonment rate in America. I want to thank all the caring people who donated money, shoes, cans, and signed up to volunteer on Giving Tuesday to help dogs and cats in New Mexico. Our shoe truck came Saturday and picked up 2,800 pairs of donated shoes. I want to thank Linda and Johnny Reardon forever. Johnny and Linda live in Alamogordo and for the last 7 years have been helping with our shoe drive, doing most of the work. That will bring us a donation to help us with our work for animals in your area, in your neighborhood, maybe next door or maybe your own pet. We have spayed or neutered more than 10,000 pets, subsidized those surgeries since 2007. And this shoe drive helps us. We do it every month, year-round. Recently, I realized that there were wonderful animal trees for humans everywhere, and I've supported them, as you probably have, for many years. But I realized there aren't any for animals. Our wonderful ambassador, Mountain Spirit, was rescued as a starving, injured wild dog among thousands of others on the Mescalero Reservation, and he wants to give back. So this year is the first Spirit's Giving Tree, and cats and dogs in need will have essential supplies and toys for Christmas from Animal Village NM. Love Inc. is offering Mountain Spirit's angel forms at their food bank to their clients at 1106 Ohio, Alamogordo, next to Lowe's Market. When you pick up your food at the food bank, including the pet food we supply, Ask for Mountain Spirit's Paw Angel Form and just check off what your pet needs for Christmas. Mountain Spirit will be delivering the goodies December 19th. So hurry in to Love Inc. because it's first come, first serve. Limited amounts are available of new and used leashes, collars, halters, toys, and bowls. That's what we're doing to make a difference. How about you? There are still free applications available for spay and neuter this year, but the funding is running out fast. So email us now for your application at animalvillagenm.org. Funding's available for all sizes of dogs and for cats, but to get the surgery for free, you must apply now. animalvillagenm.org. Don't phone us, just email us for an application. Make a difference for the animals in your community who can't help themselves. Become a monthly sponsor to spay and neuter, feed and transport animals in need in your community. Donate to animalvillagenm.org. animalvillagenm.org. Merry Christmas and bless you all who help animals.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
AlamogordoTownNews.com is a locally owned website featuring local news matters from a local perspective that affects you, and we bring it to you directly. Plus, local sports, cultural arts, and events. Online, AlamogordoTownNews.com. Owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Otero County, it's time for our annual First Responder Christmas Eve dinner. This dinner is one small way we show our appreciation to those heroes that have our backs every day. To thank them, every year we hold a potluck-style dinner on Christmas Eve for the on-duty first responders at the Desert Hills Church of Christ. But we need you to cook a dish or to help with serving. Please go to the Otero County Fire EMS Appreciation Facebook page for more details. Let's make sure our heroes know how much we love them. God bless and have a Merry Christmas.
During a traffic stop in July of last year is when police first started to look into then 41-year-old Jeremy Guthrie of Albuquerque, a former employee with the Water Authority. Police arrested Guthrie that night, accusing him of drinking and driving with 6 kids in the car. Police later found out that he had a sexual relationship with one of the 12-year-olds in the car. She got pregnant and had a miscarriage. He's also been accused of raping that girl's twin sister.
This is my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18?
Guthrie is facing 16 charges, including 9 counts of criminal sexual penetration of a minor, and he's set to go to trial today. But a new motion filed by Guthrie's defense attorney aims to separate charges that happened after the girls turned 13. According to the motion, the state is introducing new evidence they say are Snapchat messages from Guthrie to the victim's twin sister after the girls turned 13. The defense argued it should be in a separate trial because it involved different dates, locations, and witnesses. A decision on that motion has not yet been filed. In a separate case, Guthrie is still facing 6 counts of child abuse and a DWI charge after police say he drove drunk with minors in the vehicle. A trial date for that case has not yet been scheduled. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office has opened an investigation after a 16-year-old was shot and killed on Friday at Atrisco Heritage High School. A spokesman for BCSO says Albuquerque Public Schools Police initially responded to the shooting, which took place around 9:45 p.m. Albuquerque Public School Police learned that 16-year-old Elijah Paul Morfin had suffered at least 1 gunshot wound. Paul Morfin did not survive these injuries, and the case was then turned over to BCSO. A 16-year-old juvenile has been detained in connection to the shooting and is facing charges of involuntary manslaughter and tampering with evidence. Both juveniles involved in the incident were members of the Atrisco Heritage football team.
You look at last night and you say, oh, it was an accident. Yeah, but we have a 16-year-old that's dead.
Scott Elder, APS superintendent, speaking with KOAT.
If you're a parent, you have got to talk to your kids. You have got to help them understand the harsh reality of what happens when they get their hands on a gun.
In a statement to the Atrisco Heritage Academy community, Principal Irene Cisneros said counseling service will be available to students and staff today. There will also be an increased presence of police on campus. The city of Las Vegas will not be holding a special election to appoint a new mayor after Louis Trujillo resigned last month. Trujillo stepped down on November 14th. City officials plan to hold a separate special election for mayor. However, New Mexico Secretary of State Maggie Toulouse Oliver's office conducted a review and determined a special election goes against state law. So now the city of Las Vegas has two options: allow the governing body to fill the vacancy, or allow the mayor pro tem to step into the mayor's role until the next election. Officials have not yet decided in which direction they want to go. Following years of people walking trails that officials say are not safe, New Mexico's Bureau of Land Management will begin manufacturing explosions in the area next to the Prehistoric Trackways National Monument on Wednesday. William Wright, a spokesman for BLM, spoke with KVIA and explained that Community Pit No. 1 was established back in the 1970s as a community pit to gather stones.
Local residents here in Las Cruces would come out and mine the stones. So imagine when you're digging a hole and you got what you wanted out of the hole, but you didn't fill the hole back in. That is in essence what has happened here.
That's led to 100 to 150-foot walls of stone to tower over the pit. This includes areas where people can walk, and the land is public. Wright says there's a danger of rocks falling onto the beaten pathways below. But BLM is now working with several contractors to make the area safe, beginning with drilling holes in the limestone.
So you see the drill up on the top of the mountain, and what the drill is actually doing is boring holes where they're going to lay the actual explosives, and it'll be a periodic little mini explosions throughout the next several months. We're not going to close the actual monument but we're only going to close the roads and the trails on the day they're actually doing blasting.
The $9 million project begins on Wednesday and is expected to wrap up in the summer of 2024. United States Senator Ben Ray Lujan introduced a bill to lawmakers hoping to boost substance recovery programs for pregnant and postpartum women on the local and national levels. According to the CDC, drug overdose deaths involving fentanyl reached record highs in 2021, with pregnant women experiencing more overdoses than ever before. The Pregnant and Postpartum Women Treatment Reauthorization Act would create more substance treatment programs, parenting classes, and mental health counseling for PPW. The Santa Fe Recovery Center is one of the only programs in the state that allows women to bring their children into treatment. They say federal and state funding has helped many mothers ensure a healthy delivery. Sports and weather are next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
Tularosa football coach Mike Filicetti sent me a list of student athletes. First team, Dylan Salazar, Candy Mathis, Anthony Paz, Macchio Sal, Andreas Gulez, Xavier Chavez, Braden Tortolita, and Fabian Pacheco. Second team, Sean Borowski, Ryder La Paz, Isaiah Harper, Seth Kazi, and Devin Mendez, with an honorable mention going out to Darren Davis.
This is first team all district is all it is. All state, we're waiting on the results of that. We just finished voting on that last week, so we're waiting for the results to come in on that. I'm hoping to know something on that by this week.
Congratulations to these young men, and we look forward to hearing about All-State later this week. There are 8 games for New Mexico girls basketball today and 5 games for New Mexico varsity basketball. All those games are happening up north. Your Crazy Radio spot on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for mostly sunny skies, mostly cloudy tonight, mostly cloudy tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 59, low tonight of 38, high tomorrow, 62 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly sunny skies today, mostly cloudy tonight, mostly cloudy tomorrow, winds gusting as high as 18 miles per hour. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 48, low tonight of 29, high tomorrow, 45 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.com. And you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel, because that's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. Well, that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.